So here we are, my last day as a park greeter at Hollywood Studios. It was short. I went through all the training, and yeah, it was just that assessment. Didn't even have to do the written test, so I guess whatever, it's positive. The last couple days, just been doing what we call tasking, which is, you know, pin trading, giving out stickers, make sure the maps are all well in stocked, talking to guests, so it hasn't been all bad. It's been fun, and I'd love to have a job like this, even with all its real aspects to it, not just tasking, but we're done here now. We're all done. Now, future me, what are you doing tomorrow? Well, past me, your tomorrow, my today, is me going to Welcome to Entertainment because I have been switched back into the role of character attendant, which means we are back yet again, to Disney University. Welcome to Entertainment is going to be from 12 to 4. I really hope we don't do Welcome to Ops stuff again. And I bet you anything I'm going to see that lovely In Case of Emergency video, which hasn't changed since Y2K. So here we go. So we didn't have to do any Welcome to Operation stuff because everyone in this class came over from Welcome to Ops earlier today. So yay, didn't have to do that. We started at 12. It is almost 1 o'clock now. We're going to go see some Disney Entertainment in action. And I think I'm sitting in the only spot downstairs where I haven't put this to film. So here I am, in a chair, next to another chair, next to a lamp. There's Goofy hanging from the ceiling still. And here's a wall of all things Mickey. And there we go, that's everything downstairs. Alright, let's go.
Enchanted woodlands?
It's a pleasure to meet you, gentlemen.
How you touch the pleasure is all mine. Yep, I'd rather be called Deadly for my killer show too deadly. Thank you, cause way down deep inside I've got a dream. He's got a dream, he's got a dream.
Look at all the people! Hello, people. With my new friend. This is... And you are... Why, I'm Mickey Mouse.
Now join us in welcoming back our new friends from the land of the bewitching bayous, Princess Tiana and Prince Naveen. From the land of the enchanted woodlands, Princess Rapunzel, Flynn Rider, and Sirs Vladimir and Hookhand. From the land of the Mystic Mountains, Queen Elsa, Princess Anna, and Sir Olaf. Lords and ladies, princes and princesses, please welcome Sir Mickey and Lady Minnie.
Got back from a quick little showing of Mickey's Royal Friendship Fair. I think that's what it's called. The first time I saw it, I actually really liked it. But now we're heading back to class and wrap this up. Got about an hour left. Here we go. So here we are. It is 4 o'clock. We just finished Welcome to Entertainment. It flew by. I mean, we only had about 45 minutes in the class to start. And then we hopped over to the Magic Kingdom and saw some things which I cannot tell you about. And then we watched Mickey's Royal Friendship Fair, which was the first time I saw that. That's cool. And yeah, then we went back to the classroom for an hour. And now I'm going to go to costuming before it closes. And I'm going to pick up, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 attendant costumes and my locker. And we're not going to have any music in this video because the last one got flagged by copyright issues. Alright, day one of character attendant training took place on the 4th of July, and we spent the whole day indoors at some office whose name escapes me right now. Pretty much basic review on what's a character attendant, what's our role in the show. Also, I'm only training with one other person who's also a CP, and it's weird that our attendant group is only just us two. But yeah, just stayed inside for 8 hours on 4th of July when it was 106 outside, according to the heat index, so God bless America. And day two, we also started inside at the same place. And then we ended up at Magic Kingdom to observe some characters and some of our 4 keys of motion. Characters like Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, the Tremaine sisters, Gaston and his line roll, Princess Fairy Tale Hall. We don't have a fast pass. And I think that's it. Ended day 2. And here we are in Epcot, visiting my favorite country, America. Talk about day 3 and 4. So just over here to the right is where we had our day 3 training. Here we go. So right here in this little gap, little chute thing, I don't know what we call it, corridor? Let's go with that. Between the American Adventure and Italy is where we had our day 3 training. Now this isn't typical, I found out, because we will make our decisions based on park crowded and weather and things like that. But yeah, behind me is where we did our day 3 training. We had 3 characters out that day. We had Pluto, Rafiki, and Mr. Smee. And it was nice to work with them again, but I realized I was really rusty, and I needed this practice, and I needed this training. Now for day 4 training, we actually trained here again. That's not typical either. Again, it's based on crowds, weather, things like that. But due to certain elements in the area, there was a cheerleading dance thing. We came back here, and we had 3 characters. Pluto and Rafiki were out again, but we also had Eeyore this time. And it was nice working with Eeyore. I don't work with him often enough. He's only really at the Crystal Palace. But yeah, we only did 4 sets both days, just to get your feet wet, make sure you got your lines down, you got your guest spiels going. And it was harder than I remember. It went a lot faster, and I'm so glad we did that. But that's all I can really say about day 3 and 4 here at Epcot. Okay, so I forget what today is. I forget the real day, but I know today is Walt and Lillian's anniversary because somebody told me that today, and I guess it's legit, but I forget the date. Not important. Well, I mean, kind of important. Anyway, so yesterday I did my Magic Kingdom orientation class, Once Upon a Time Is Now. I got here at 7:15, and it lasted until 11:15. It has a 3-hour walking tour, and since it starts at 9, he says we could take pictures and videos, so I totally did. So here's us walking.
That's part of the park.
Smile for the camera.
Here where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their corruptible, mortal state. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now.
Step away from each and every wall and move towards the dead center.
Tranquility. It's time to respond. Send us a message from somewhere beyond.
I'm not good at passing.
Everyone's got something.
So there, I only include that because there was somebody in my group who's like, oh, I didn't think we do this much walking, but it's a walking tour of the Magic Kingdom. And also we went on the Haunted Mansion. That is not typical. It only happens if your groups are doing well, and that is loud, are doing well and just keeping a good pace. Otherwise, yeah, you don't have time to do a ride. So don't expect that if you're doing Magic Kingdom orientation ever. But after that, that ended at 11:15, and I stuck around, had my lunch. At 12:15 was my Character Attendant Core Plus training at the Magic Kingdom, which means we go see everything that has to do with character attendance. So we see all the character spots. Since Magic Kingdom is so big, it takes a day and a half for Magic Kingdom. So we only spent 4 hours, saw some things, and then I came back today and completed the rest of it. And that's where I am right now. And right now, just to give you a little perspective of where I am, I'm on what they call Center Street in Main Street. I didn't know this like little thing had a name. It's right across from the Emporium. I have the Main Street Bakery to my, well, now it's to my left. I have the confectionery side to my right. And I also found a little fact today that Center Street actually used to run all the way through Main Street. So this street used to go all the way through, down through there. But as you can see, the Emporium is in the way. So they actually created a tiny little store that connects both sides of the Emporium, because the Emporium wasn't always the Emporium on the right there, it was the Penny Arcade. But inside the shop there's actually a mural that depicts the dedication of Center Street, according to the folks of Main Street. So let me go show you that, which I didn't even know existed. And on this back wall there's the mural, which is something I never noticed, ever. Huh. Alright. So that's all I can really say about Magic Kingdom orientation, and that's gonna do it for my Character Attendant training video. Starting Sunday, I have real shifts. So, alright, program officially starts